Alright. It's Corey Invest again. Linking up with Sprove. What it do? Let's talk about more, man. So we here to how do more, yeah, we hard to the core. I hear you starving for more, we some artists at war. Yeah, it's Corey and Sprove, we gon' fly around the globe. Staying down 10 toes, cause we don't sell, we buying whole. New tech takes time, and it's evident. God bless the crypto space, cause it's heaven sent. I would have never seen these games, I'm not accredited. So I might have managed news, David fettered it. We got Morka and the team of the green dots. We throw those signs up for Trayvon on these blocks. See, more is the mission, that's how we rock. I don't care if you call it a meme stop. See, Luna fell from the sky, nobody asked why. Everybody expected profit, but that CEO lie. See, more's a new trend, I'm collecting to the end. We gon' hold the price up until we bend. So we here to how to more, yeah, we hard to the core. I hear you starving for more, we some artists at war. Yeah, it's Corey and Sprove, we gon' fly around the globe. Staying down 10 toes, cause we don't sell, we buy a whole.
I can have more by the wholesale. Me and Corey, we just ringing the block. Chia making ring like a doorbell. You selling, I'm hoping it go well. Stick by some known, we won't fail. Taking L's if you choose something else. How you ballin', you ain't got no rep. Stacking tall, young way but the rim. Whoa, green dot, green dot. I've been chasing the green since knee high. Rubber band more like I'm T.I. No need fiat, not no peon. Telegram filled up with morons. Shake the game up like a doorknob. Watch the price go up like the Lord. I need more. Touch the wings up with the 4 door. I can give advice, I can just suggest. If you had some more, you be better than the rest. You gon' have them mad while you chillin' with no stress. This shit massive. Me and Corey knew the task was.
We here to how to more, yeah, we hard to the core. I hear you starving for more, we some artists at war. Yeah, it's Corey and Sprove, we gon' fly around the globe. Staying down 10 toes, cause we don't sell, we buying whole. So we here to how to more, yeah, we hard to the core. I hear you starving for more, we some artists at war. Yeah, it's Corey and Sprove, we gon' fly around the globe. Staying down 10 toes, cause we don't sell, we buying whole.
There you go. All right, what's going on, YouTube? My bad, my shit came unplugged. But what's going on? Welcome in. What's going on, Corey Tate? Hey, man, you been on here a little bit. You feel me? You done went full-time crypto on the bear market. That nigga living. He been in the chat for a minute. I ain't seen him in a minute, but he been in here for a minute. My boy went full-time crypto. Congratulations, sir. Anyways, y'all know we lit live and in effect, man. Welcome back to the channel, man. Clap it up for 1,000 subscribers, man. I'm still happy about that. But yeah, I want to get right into it. I ain't gonna waste too much of y'all time. What's going on, Victor? Lots of money. Josh, oh my gosh. No, Josh Olamide. Josh Olamide. It's gonna stick every time. So if you come here on that shit, it's gonna stick. We gonna get right into it though. Make sure that you abuse that like button, abuse the post notifications button right after you abuse the subscribe button. You good, Josh? You good? It happens, buddy. It happens. I know how it is in the world, man. I know how it is. You just want you want everything you can possibly get, man. I know how it feels. Josh Olamide. Let's get right into it though, man. I don't want to waste too much of y'all time. Boom, bam, thank you, man. First and foremost, I got to shit a little bit. These are my NFT projects that you can go and cop in the first link in the description. Shout out to DJ Pollywood for copping the last one. And then you get added to the list. So DJ Pollywood actually got added twice because, as you know, he bought one yesterday, and then for the first 10 buys of this one, you get a free Marisha Hexita or Hodl Moore. So he got posted. He got put on the NFT giveaway for buying and for his additional giveaway one. So yeah, so take that into consideration, ladies and gentlemen. But we gonna get right. Uh oh. Damn. Go ahead. I'm showing my DMs and shit. Go ahead and follow me at Sproovy Coins with a Z. And the link in the description, second link in the description. So make sure you go do that. I appreciate you. Go interact with the post about this real quick if you can. Appreciations to y'all. But I want to get right into this Chia, man. I don't know what this is. We're gonna do the giveaways in a minute. I kind of want to do do it a little different tonight, just to see if I can, for the retention aspect of YouTube. You know, we still gonna do the giveaway, but we just gonna do it in a different order. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. But I just want to see what this Chia was about, man, because I was where did I hear this about? So a couple of days ago, I don't know if y'all seen what's going on, Aggie. Welcome in, baby girl. And Aggie joined the Telegram chat. If you are not in the Telegram chat, you can join the link in the description also. But as far as these carbon blockchains, man, I went on it a little bit, did a little overview of it a couple of days ago. It was another carbon blockchain, and it was just weird to me. So I was listening in on a space with it was TP Bishop. I don't know if any of y'all was in on that. I believe it was TP Bishop, I believe, and Jack was in there, and they was talking about Chia real quick. They like threw it in there. Jack said, I'm downloading it as we speak. He was downloading something in the space, and it kind of interested me. Hunter Spirit, yeah, Josh, I see that. I just seen that. Yeah, I like that. But it kind of interested me, so I dived in a little bit. I just went on the website, and kind of looked at it, and I like what is going on here. So I just want to dive in, take a look at this real quick. I don't want to, spend too much time on it. I just want to I actually want to deep dive into it, because I really didn't spend a lot of time researching it, but I actually want to deep dive into it real quick and see what this is really about. See if this is something if this is something that we should put our time and energy into, or if it's just something that might not work. Because I want to make sure that our minds are set on being early and not missing any of the gains, man. Because that's where you make most of the gains is early, and I want to make sure that we don't miss those. So let's get right into it. Let's pop the tunes on real quick. And for the background,
Again, linking up with Sprove.
and let's dive deep. Yeah, okay, that's good. That's all I need in the background. So I gotta play that Korean investor real quick, because yeah, we got more and more dropping. Y'all heard it. So blockchain technology built the way it was meant to be. Hardware Chia. The main thing that interested me and made me want to talk about this was that it had something about being able, if you lose your seed phrase, there's another option. So it's like, that's the one thing about crypto that I don't like but I want to see what, I didn't go fully into it, but I was like, okay, that's all I need to read. Okay, I'm gonna go over with the chat and try to discover this live. So that's why we get into it. Hardware Chia, we believe that they're believe in 3 non-negotiable for real-world blockchain use: security, trustless decentralization, compliance, consumer protection, and sustainability. Let's talk security. Security is synonymous with the decentralization. The higher, the more diverse the node count, the more decentralized. In turn, the more secure the blockchain. So they got 100K nodes across 200 countries and counting. That means they already have made it easy to make a node, kind of how Ethereum is going over to Ethereum. When they do sharding, it'll make it easier for you and I to be able to create a node on our phones, on our computers, and not having what's going on, Michelle? Not having all of that big, not requiring a lot of computing power in order to run a node. And it seems as if Chia is already doing that. So I already got this pulled up, the node validation. They got 17,000 here. They got 22,000 in China. They got 9,000. So yeah, man, that's good to know. Version distribution, I really don't know 100% on what this entails. Total nodes 5 days. So they got a total of 126,000 nodes with available. available what? Can I shoot it? No, I can't. IPv4 nodes, 5 days, 94,000. Okay. So just the basic understanding. Did it fall? Okay, that's not a lot in between. Nodes available, connections, IP. Okay. So as you know, when you got a node, you got to make sure to keep it on. So if you're running a node on your phone, then you're not going to be able to have it on at all times. But nodes are basically computers that are validating transactions. And Chia has over 100,000. Let's see how many nodes does Ethereum have. And so if it's 100,000 nodes, I gotta see what this is about, because that's crypto adoption is what we looking for, y'all. So if 100,000 people is on this one thing, then we need to be in on it. There are currently over 2,000 nodes running, so over 2,000, but it's 100,000 over on Chia. So what is Chia doing that Ethereum is not doing? And just taking a look at their, let's take a look at their Twitter. I just wanted to see. I followed them on Twitter. Here you go, right here. I just went to go to. You got to take a look at their Twitter. So new blockchain, they got 98,000 followers. Seems legit because I looked at their engagement. It's decent. Yep, it's decent. 17.6K. So that's decent. So that's about 20% of people are interacting. So that's actually high engagement. And then I took a look at their Reddit. Also, I like to go to Reddit, man, because a lot of people really ain't on Reddit. So if you go there and you see, because one time I went on the Sheeb Reddit and I seen like it was 3,000 people on there, and that's the most people I ever seen like online on a subreddit ever. So that's why I went to Reddit, and this is what I seen here. So when you go to their Reddit, they got 110 people online. So that's just key. I seen that. I was like, okay, they got not 45,000 members, 110 people currently online. That's decent. So reducing friction, increasing access. If you have extra space in your hard drive, you can start farming our version of mining. No need invest in expensive hardware and equipment. ASIC miners or GPU cycles. This drastically reduces energy consumption to earn Chia, XCH, and contribute to the Chia blockchain. Secure like POS, green like POS. What y'all doing in the chat? Hold on. So y'all just listening. All right. It's called Proof of Space-Time, and we built it to get the best of both worlds. The first new Nakamoto consensus is Bitcoins in 2009. Yada yada yada. Everybody's reverting back to that. We're like Bitcoin. Proof of time increases the overall security of the blockchain by increasing attack resistance of our consensus to 51% in most cases. So the reason why I'm looking at this is because I think that I believe that Jack is going to look at this for the layer 1 that he's creating. So Jack has been given updates. Jack has actually been given updates of the layer 1. So as we can Xen chain L1 choice of benchmark. Finding prime numbers is hard on CPU and gas. We are focused on short block times under 2 seconds and fast throughput over 100,000 per second if possible, using proof of authority consensus. So he's already coding the layer. Like, bro, I had to go and comment on this, and I was like, bro, you're working fast. I said, boy, you working fast. Like, damn. My boy be on it. I ain't gonna lie, my boy Jack be on it. I ain't gonna lie to you. He be on his shit. No doubt. What's going on, BMZ Princess? Welcome back. Welcome back. I know you sleepy. You sleepy, little buddy? You sleepy? Transforming blockchain means transforming language. Chia Lisp is our native programming language built with security and auditability top of mind. It's designed to be simple and efficient as possible, but still providing broad functionality. Okay. Yeah, man. Everybody get their nickname. Princess Drexiana too. Where Princess Drexiana at? Make sure that you abuse that like button, BMZ Princess. Compliance means more protection for consumers in order to deliver our promise, yada, yada, yada. SEC and CFTC regulations. We let our securities be securities and our commodities be commodities with the view that both the SEC and CFTC have a place in regulating our activities. We intend to become a public reporting company. Okay, let's see what they talking about right here. That interests me. Jamma Beans, welcome in, buddy. That's a new name. That's all right. Protecting consumers is the only way. Chia's compliant efforts. Chia recognizes compliance with financial regulations is the only way to build a blockchain that the world can trust and rely on. In a U.S. context, we let our securities be securities and our commodities be commodities, with the view that both SEC and what is the CFTC? Okay, have a place in regulating our activities. We've announced our intention, so they have not yet done it, but they have an intention of becoming a public reporting company, subject to the Security Act of 1934, which means we are planning to be fully transparent and comply with regulations requirements prior to any security offerings. So that just gives an extra trust on the back end about this. Like that they have the intention of doing so. Chia is funded by reputable investors, including let's Google these people. We raise this funding by selling preferred stock, the tried and true method of Silicon Valley VC-backed startups on their way to becoming public. Chia's pre-farm native currency XCH or Chia has never been sold by Chia Network as an investment. This is a strategy counter to the unregulated pump and dump initial coin offering. Okay, I like that. They have contributed to volatile prices in trading and left many consumers holding the bag. So they actually sold the stock. So they didn't sell the coin by selling preferred stock. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. We in the SEC agree that most ICOs are illegal, unregistered security offerings. Unlike much of the industry, we don't believe that Howey test is difficult to apply. Are confident that Chia doesn't constitute a security under Howey and have proactively engaged. Okay, I don't know what they mean by what they said with the what's the name? What was that? Preferred stock, but whatever. I got questions about that. Funded by reputable investors. Okay, you just told us about that. Our native currency is compliant. We in the SEC agree that most. Okay, you just said that. All right. Gosh. Reiteration. Now, reiteration is key. Become more sustainable, sustainably responsible. Less than 1% energy output. Our proprietary consensus mechanism, proof of space-time, drastically reduces energy requirements of proof of work. We're transforming carbon markets. What if we can increase access and create real global inclusion in the carbon markets? See, this is what I was looking for, because what they was showing me when we went over the other day, y'all, with the carbon markets, what I was looking at, I was like, I'm not interested in buying that. But they're saying real global inclusion in the carbon markets. Chia loves the earth and shows to you. Sustainability is the heart of everything we build. We care about build and better technology for better tomorrow. So let's take a look at how they doing it in the real world. Bringing transparency and efficiency to carbon markets. What if we can increase access and create real global inclusion in the carbon markets? What if we could establish clear standards and transparent pricing for a previous illiquid and unclear illiquid and unclear asset? What if we could establish one price for the carbon? One price of carbon. We could increase funding for high quality nature-based projects seeking to regenerate nature, which while creating a more sustainable instrument in the market. Okay, the challenge thus far, the blockchain engagement we've seen in carbon markets, amounts of games in tokenomics and get-rich-quick schemes with little relevance to how the carbon markets operate. The lack of clear standards and verification protocols for projects and their outputs have created a narrative-driven markets token price without an understanding of underlying assets. So let's take a look. Announcing the carbon opportunity. This is I don't understand carbon. Let's take a look. Carbon Opportunity Fund investment platform using innovative model to source, tokenize, and sell high-quality verified carbon credits. What is this? Catalyzing investments in the voluntary carbon markets and broadening access to finance for future nature-based products. All right. The world is battling the efficient effects of the climate crisis. Need to accelerate near long-term scalable investments to regenerate nature could be cleared. Sustainability as a service provider aspirations will advise on the fund investment and selection of high-quality carbon credits, combined with Cultivo's data-driven technologies to identify nature-based projects that produce high-quality carbon credits. What? I don't understand this carbon credit stuff, man. Leveraging Chia networks blockchain to enable native tokenization of carbon credits. The Carbon Opportunity Fund will serve as an example for the future of sustainability and finance. Still don't understand carbon credits. I'm still not grasping it, y'all. Do y'all understand this? Like, are y'all grasping the concept of carbon credits and all of that? Like, I'm not grasping it. Why would I want to do this? Like, I care about the earth and all of that, but where is this coming from, bro? Like, where is this really coming from? Y'all probably not really interested in this. Neither am I. I just wanted to see what it was about, bro. What really interested me was this last on their it was this right here. This reading right here was what grasped my attention. Before getting into that, let's go ahead and do the giveaway. So we got the comment giveaway. I got the names. We're gonna go over to Tomei, check them twice real quick. Oops.
Go over to Tomei really quickly. Oh, I'm here. I'm right here. Okay. Princess Drex, Iana, Viper, the Sniper, STBJ, Nasty Aggie, Victor Lots of Money, Adam Ayomiri, Hex Team there, they cruising down the street, and Michelle Baby. This is the comment giveaway. Let's spin it.
My boy Adam Ayomiri. Is it? Didn't you just win? It seemed like the same people winning. Damn, I can't do nothing about it. Adam Ayomiri, well, he won an NFT giveaway, so that's only you can only win that a couple times. That's gonna make it easier on me though. Congratulations, Adam. I don't know if you're in here. I don't know if you're in here, but congratulations to you on the comment giveaway. Let's go ahead and paste that in there. Let's do the NFT giveaway real quick, and then we're gonna knock out one of the in the chat giveaways. What's going on, Hex Tender? Hex Tender, you just in the nick of time, man. We doing at least we doing the we just got through with the comment giveaway. You didn't win it. I seen that you was on it. But this is for the NFT giveaway. So if you don't own an NFT, you are guaranteed at least 10 more. But it's just a matter of when you get it. So if you haven't copied the NFT, you can go to the link in the description. 10 more for everybody. 100 more to one lucky person after every 10 holders. 50 more for every 10 holders of this one. And then this one, you get a free one of these and 40% burn on Xen. So let's go ahead and spin this thing and let's get it. And merch coming soon. Hex and more. Congratulations. I'm gonna have to find him, but I'm at least paste him right here. NFT giveaway. Boom, bam. I'm gonna go find his address later, but y'all know he got it. He in there to win it. Let's take him off the list. Not remove all instances, just that. And congratulations. So let's go ahead, post your numbers from 1 to 10 in the chat. Let's get the random number generator spinning, baby. Can't wait till the merch. Me neither, man. It's coming soon. It's coming soon. And we got more dropping soon. So I sent that through to Corey last night. He actually getting in the studio tomorrow. And he FaceTiming me so we can go over. But put your numbers in the chat from 1 to 10. Let's go ahead and Eric. Sensational. Can see the future is so bright and what?
That's the word you're looking for.
It's sensational. Can see the future is so bright and inspirational. Yeah, I got 50 watts preparational. Expect no profits, no.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's sensational. Can see the future is so bright and inspirational.
And y'all know the utility of this. When these are all sold out, I'm putting them on all. Hold on. When these are all sold out, I'm putting them on all platforms. and you will receive royalty rewards in Ethereum. And I figured out how to do it. So, yeah, man, that's real. It's for y'all. Shout out to y'all. For real, oh yeah. You didn't mean then you a broke boy, yeah, for real. Oh well, I get the cheat just like Rotel. I bought on the block like Odell. You a coattail. You thought I was done, I need more them. And if they don't know, then I show them. They go broke, at least that I told them. And the thing about this is, y'all too, with the royalty rewards, it's kind of better for me to do it through an NFT because you got 99 other people that you can count on to promote it. Other than when I'm doing my music, I gotta account on myself. I gotta count on myself and myself only to promote my shit. So with this, by you holding an NFT and you receiving the royalty rewards, you know you got at least 99 other people that want those royalty rewards too. So boom, you got, and then so say if I got 50 songs, then you got 5,000. So if I got 50 NFTs with 100 each, that's 5,000 people. You got 5,000 people pushing their NFT, of which they'll all be on here, and they can, or I don't know how I'm gonna do it, whether I'm gonna do my real Sproof account, or I might make a Sproovy coins. Yeah, I'm gonna make a Sproovy coins. It's gonna be separate. Let's go ahead and spin it. Let's go over to the random number generator. And I'm gonna space the giveaways out. So as far as this, we're gonna do one. We're gonna go over some more crypto, and then we're gonna do another one at a random spot. So y'all gotta stick around if you wanna get in on all the giveaways for the night. So let's go ahead and spin it, or hold on.
BMZT. Ooh, why did my voice do that noise? Josh Olamide, Sandor Viper, the Sniper, Extender, Michelle Baby, Nasty Aggie, Princess Drexiana. Who is that? That at the bottom. We have a new person. Okay, let's finish.
All right, drum roll, please. Damn, won. Who won? It was Josh. Oh my gosh! Congratulations, Josh Olamide. Let's see how much you win. 4. I think I got your address on there already. You won one of these days. I'm gonna just put you as that, Josh Olamide. Is that cool, Josh? Congratulations, Josh. Yeah, that was crazy. Not a 1. Right. All right. Look at him. Look at him. He won 4. Didn't he win 4? Yeah, he won 4. Oh yeah, 1 was the number that came out. That's crazy. You would never guess that one. Okay, let's get back into Chia. Let's see what it's talking about real quick. Let's turn that music down. Oh, it's already down. Sensational, my favorite song right now, man. I don't know if more is gonna be my next favorite song. I don't know. I don't like how it sounds right now, but once it gets like all the way mixed and mastered, I think it's gonna be crazy. But check out my this is a Supreme shirt. It's one of my favorites. I like the drip. I can't wait to bring y'all the drip either. But this is what Cyberpunk's in sports coach. Chia Custody is a killer app. Turn it down a little bit more. All right, on December 6th, Timothy B. Lee had a guest post on Josh Barrow's Substack. It's time to get serious about regulating cryptocurrency, he concluded. Americans shouldn't invest in cryptocurrency because most Americans lack the technical skills required to do it safely. That's a fact, man. Why was I just teaching my mama about Chat GPT? How many of y'all use ChatGPT and are decent with it? I got another vape somewhere. Where the cruising down the street at? He is correct about the current state of solutions that people experience today on Ethereum and Bitcoin. At Chia, we recognize this and provide a rich toolbox that make flexible custody ultimately easier than passwords on the internet or your current bank account. Intuitively custody without 24 words. So this is what grabs my attention when I read this. This is what I read yesterday that made me want to do the video on this today. That like button, thank you. While many the cruise with his girlfriend. How you know, Vic? Vic, you know the cruise in real life? While many individuals worry about their private keys, about having their private keys stolen, it does happen. You're far more likely to simply lose access to your wallet. When planning for an organization instead of an individual, the likely reason you lose a quorum of keys is employee or volunteer churn. They speaking in code right now. They speaking in code. The tool will outline. The tools I will outline below can protect you from these concerns. If you lose access to your hot hardware, you just use a worm to recover the coins and rekey in a new hot hardware key. Sick of your bank or worried they might try to rug? LOL. You can take them off at any time and choose a new one. Even if they try to do rug, you have plenty of time to take your assets back. And if you're still paranoid, you have an option of backing up your 24 words to one or both of the hot or warm hardware keys. He said maybe the cruise is his girlfriend. Custody is the most conscient. Damn, I don't know a lot of these words. That's crazy. My vocabulary is usually pretty good. Causing or likely to cause an argument. Contentious. Custody is the most contentious problem. So contentious means to cause an argument. Okay. Custody is the most contentious problem in blockchains of crypto. Y'all see how I just did my own research right then and there real quick? And it requires a deep dive into technology to get the crux of the needs. Custody limitations of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Okay, the difficulty of custody in Bitcoin and Ethereum has held back mass adoption, caused massive centralization of both validation and asset storage, and led to a string of calamitous failures of centralized infrastructures, most recently the rug pull that was FTX. Okay, that's what we all know about. The cruise came in here talking about whose girlfriend? Who talking about my girlfriend? Y'all funny as hell, bro. Y'all are funny as hell. Victor lots of money. Pinged him real quick like, hey, they ain't here talking about your girl, bro. Technologically, Bitcoin has a better precursor environment to build real custody solutions on as EVM, and the account model used as in Solidity on Ethereum can potentially replicate these solutions, but it's a difficult lift that requires most trust in developers and is much harder to audit and reason about. The UTXO coin model is better at enforcing on-chain custody. What's going on, the cruise? Welcome in, my guy. The lack of good custody tools led to an extreme centralization of both Ethereum and Bitcoin. Delegating staking to centralized entities is easier and more profitable than running a validator yourself. Okay, smoothing out of Bitcoin mining rewards led to the dominance of 4 central pools that make the majority of blocks. Nakamoto coefficient is the minimum number of people one would have to round up to be guaranteed to make the next block. The idea behind the coefficient is straightforward. Even decentralized system consists of subsystems. By determining how many entities, this is boring stuff, but I'm gonna go through it. By determining how many entities in each subsystem one needs to control, one can make reasonable assumptions on the degree of efficiency. The higher the value of the subsystems one needs to control, the higher the decentralization. For ETH, it looks like 1 or 2, and for BTC 4, but in Chia it's 50 plus. Okay, but they got 100,000 nodes, so that's a good thing that at least 50 is required. So they really space everything out. Adam Ayo Midi, you won something, sir. Adam, you got a lot of money coming to you, sir. This is helping me stack up, man. This is helping me see like who really winning all the money. I gotta differentiate between Adam Ayomidi and Josh Olamidi. Man, y'all, man, the Omidis. That's what I said yesterday. I had said, what did I say? Adam, didn't I messaged you. I think I messaged you on YouTube, bro. I was like, I gotta watch out. I said any nigga who name end in Midi. What did I say? I'm about to go and look real quick. Yep, Josh Olamidi. It's confirmed. He said he was sorry though, y'all. So if you come to me and you let me know, and that's crazy that I spotted it out. Now it's like obvious. Thanks for the follow on Twitter. Oh, number of things. You welcome, my guy. Yeah, you got the welcome in. You got the highest C rank. What was that thing? I know you got the highest C rank. That was claimable for those little NFTs. So yeah, you number 38. Y'all, man, we got a legend in the building. Number of things. Welcome in. We got a legend. What did I say back to you? I can't remember what I said. Let me see if I can find it. I ain't gonna spend too much time on it. I need to reply back to y'all. I've been real bad about replying back. Sensational. It's sensational. Here we go. I said, he said, you won't stop. Oh, shit. No. Well, anyways, he said, you won't stop with the Ayomidi. And I said, Adam, you did this to yourself, Mr. Ayomidi. Your friend Josh Olamidi joined you too. Sucks that your names are so similar. I said, niggas whose names end in Midi will forever haunt me. That was hilarious. Okay, let's get back to the business. Back to the business. But as far as highly decentralized pooling rewards with Chia custody, that's because we use one of our key custody primitives to decentralize pooling. Haunted by MIDI. I had fun with this shit, man. That's because we use our key custody primitives on decentralized pooling rewards. By default, in Chia, 1/8 of farming rewards are given directly to the farmers and 7/8 to either farming or her opt-in pool. Farmers, when creating their plots, initially commit the 7/8 reward to a singleton, also known as a... Man, I gotta learn all this shit over again, man. Singletons are NFTs. But the term vault is best here. At first, this vault takes custody of 7/8 of the farming rewards. When the farmer wins a block, it's up to the farmer to claim her pooling rewards from her. So their pools are her girls. Love to hear it. Yeah. Pooling vault once in a while. However, the farmers can manage the vault and join a pool by committing her vault to a pool. Okay. Here's where advanced custody rules come into play. Pools need to know that a farmer can't just go and grab her pool reward shortly after winning it, and before the pool can spend it in the common pool wallet. Farmers need to be able to leave because the pools can rug pool, or they can have severe outages. Here we can use time locks in the vault so that the pool has a period of time where they can exclusively spin out of the farmer's vault, and then after that, either the pool or farmer can claim that reward. Pools can't stop a farmer from committing her vault back to herself or another pool, but she can't do it faster than the pool can collect what may be due. This way, farmers can keep making blocks while using advanced custody to work with decentralized pools that smooth their reward. Okay, so to my understanding, when a farmer creates a node and people come on in that pool and stake their carbon token, the carbon pool, they stake in the carbon pool, there's an opportunity that they let it be known there's an opportunity for that person that created that node to be able to take everything out and basically keep all the rewards. But there's a time lock on it to where everybody who's in that pool has a certain amount of time to be able to come and claim before they can take all of the rewards. So that is key. I like that. They kind of thought that out. Bitcoin could have a decentralized pooling, which would likely increase its Nakamoto coefficient to 20 plus, but the best implementation would require adding more opcodes or just biting the bullet and implementing a Bitcoin list like Chia list. It's a shame that most outside and actual Bitcoin developers don't understand the decentralizing power this class of functionality enables. The debate about how or even whether to add this added functionality chilled the development of new capabilities for money and assets to Bitcoin. This lack of advanced custody is firmly at the bottom of most raging Bitcoin arguments. What's going on, Roy? Over 100,000 full nodes? Yep, 128,000 to be exact, sir. 126,000. 126,000 the last 5 days. What is this right here? Roy, did you come from Reddit? Did you come from Reddit? I'm looking at this right here. I'm trying to. What are IPv4 nodes? I haven't dived deep enough to see what that is. And what are the difference between these two different types of nodes? They everywhere. They're in every single continent except Antarctica. That'd be crazy if they had a node in Antarctica. Most of them are in the U.S. Okay. Introducing Chia vaults for more control. We plan to have a classic wallet like as one uses with Bitcoin or Ethereum today, but we're adding vaults into the mix. A wallet still controls vaults, really just a set of private keys, but their logic remains on the chain instead of coming up through the software that runs the wallet. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like the everything is on the chain. Does that mean, because that's pretty much a wallet still controls vaults, really just a set of private keys, but their logic remains on the chain instead of coming up through the software that runs the wallet. So do you actually own it? So it's on the chain, but the wallet controls it. So I understand that. But is it a possibility for the chain to basically like rug me with it? Like, I don't know. Whether a wallet spins today in Chia, it is possible to set some restrictions on what the created coin can do the next time someone wishes to spend it. This is how singletons get made in the first place. There's restrictions that wallet users and vault users will want to mix and match to make. A vault can house most assets. Okay. A vault can house almost any asset in Chia and can manage that asset class or specific asset differently, even down to which key of a 1 of 3 shows up to do something with it. The way to think about this is you might want your ability to spend up to a rate limit amount of Chia per day with your hotkeys, but you can't spend your NFT collections at all. Only the warm wallet can, and that will enforce a 24-hour clawback on all NFT spends. I don't know, man. I don't know if I even like this yet. Roy, what node is that? I think he's talking about Chia. Roy's definitely talking about Chia. He's definitely talking about the Chia network. Added protection for NFT transactions and more. So it said for each step in the custody process, one can add restrictions when spending a coin or create a pre-committed time limit on how a coin can be spent. These are not mutually exclusive. One can do both or multiple versions of each on any given spin. What are the risks of managing your private keys when are today's status quo that you have to? Okay, I don't really care about that. Chia best practices for individual. Okay. Let's look at the business white paper. Chia. Is that what you saying? The cruise, is that what you saying? Chia. Like a Chia pet, that's the first thing that came to my mind too. It's kind of familiar. I like that. I like that they made it familiar. Let's zoom in. I gotta zoom in and zoom in again. Yeah, I don't wanna damn, I'm stuck. Alright, I wanna look at damn, you gotta download this, bruh. They got me. Let's go to see how to spend it real quick. I want to get into it. Oh, Chucha is from Naruto? Okay. Didn't know. Sorry. I'm not much of an anime guy. I want to look and see how to open. Okay, buy Chia. Follow the 4 steps below to buy Chia peer-to-peer. Open a Stability Prime Trust account. Ah, man, this is getting into real yeah, man. I didn't dive deep enough into this. Send and receive funds with your borderless account. Expect no profits, no that. Hope the claim slows down, just let the haters go. On a different level like Jack, ay. I got this in the bag, ay. I got the win. Let's look and see what this is real quick. Tip your hat, ay. Wise man said you the man, ain't no cap. I thought you was talking about Chia. I don't know if I like this, y'all. What y'all think? Damn, this person got 8.88 BTC. They going crazy. Hold on, transfer with low fees. How? Hold on, it says something about $0. Estimated fee $0. Hold on, what that say? Withdraw your assets. Okay. All right. So this is like good for onboarding. I think it's good. I think they trying to become like the next Coinbase for Carbon. It's not bad. All right. Send and receive USDC anywhere across the globe. I like this. Or USDS. What is that? I was thinking that was USDC. What is USDS? No hidden fees. Low withdrawal fee 0.1%. Low trading fee 0.3%. That's standard. Preparation on, expect no profits, no that. Hope the claim slows down. Fiat on ramp, cars are wired. KYB support for 200 countries and regions. My bad, I was digging in my nose. Stablecoin mint burn interface. Cryptocurrencies and stablecoin. One thing that I learned too from Sam Stowe, if you can from fees on Coinbase, you can actually save on fees from Coinbase if you wire the money, and it happens faster. You know how you use your card, it's a major fee, it's a percentage of which it's a percentage of the amount that you putting in, and it takes like 2 weeks, of which and when you wire the money, it takes like 24 to 48 hours, and it's no fee. All you do is pay the wire fee, which is like usually like $3 or $4. Okay, I don't know about this. I'm gonna have to just keep this on my radar. I'm gonna just keep this on my radar. I don't really know about it. Fund your stability account by depositing USD. Withdraw USDS directly. Post and redeem or offer to trade. Alright. That's all I wanted to get into with Chia. I got it on my radar. I just wanted to put it on y'all radar so y'all know about it. Let's get into another giveaway. Post your numbers in the chat from 1 to 100. And then we're going to get into some Zen. I want to take a look at... I want to go to the YouTube real quick. Damn. I don't want to verify. It's me, stupid. I'm on here every day. I'm on here every fucking day. It's me, bro. In my wallet, for real. Oh yeah, you didn't mean then you a broke boy, yeah, for real. Oh well, dang, this channel going fast as hell. I wish I would have thought of that. We're gonna take a look at these 2 videos. Numbers in the chat from 1 to 100. How was y'all day today? Hey, somebody KYC Hey, I need you to make a name. We like to be this is a I know we in crypto, but I like for you to at least feel real. I can't do nothing with dash. You can keep that, but at least somebody Vic, can you or where my boy Viper at? Vic, can you look in a dash? When did he create his account? I can't look at it. Oh, yes, I can now. Let me look. Oh, he joined March 14, 2011. He's solid. I'll take it. I can look at the channels now. Thank God. Long time ago. All right, you good dash, but that's gonna be I'm not gonna like calling you dash all the time. Can you? I'm gonna call you dashing through the snow. Dashing through the snow. It's sensational. Can see the future. Dashing through the snow.
Yeah, dashing through the snow. Dashing through the snow is 22, STBJ is 25. Adam Ayomedi 35, Nasty Aggie 69, baby. You better be good at what you're saying, Lil, or no, keep the cap, only bring me the facts, okay? What is my hoodie? Keep the cap, only bring me the facts, baby, okay? Clap it up for that. Hoodie's coming soon. They're cruising down the street. Hex Fatty, welcome in, my guy. Hex Fatty. Hex Fatty, somebody already got 22. You have to change your number. Switch it up a little bit. Dashing through the snow has 22.
Aggie said this 69 is not working how it used to be. You may gotta switch it up. Do a little one for the missionary. If you would have did one a couple rounds ago, or the last one, you would have won that. Missionary one, you know. All right. Hex Fetty, you gonna change your number? Pause. He talking about only works with guys. There you go, Hex Fetty. All right, I'm gonna spin it. All right, let's get into it. Drum roll, please. Damn, 36. Who hit it? Oh my God. Did Adam win again? I think Adam won it again. It seemed like the same people keep winning. Adam won it yesterday. That's crazy. On the second, and he got a second again. I don't like this. It's kind of, it seems kind of centralized. This isn't a decentralized, you know. Adam is on drugs. Not drugs. Let's do the we're gonna do it different. Let's see how much Adam win. This is crazy. I be trying to make it fair by doing another one. Oh shit. Let's just go ahead and knock out another one. Let's go ahead and knock out another one. Let's do drums in the chat. Drums in the chat. Nah, put your favorite emoji in the chat. Put your favorite emoji in the chat. Big voodoo soap. And if they don't know, then I show them. They go broke, at least that I told them. Yeah, it's sensational. Yo, oh yes, Sirski. Hex team dead. Hex team dead. Oh shit. That's my favorite emoji too. Can see the future is so bright and inspirational. Yeah, I got 50 wallets preparational. Expect no profits, no that. Hope the claim slows down, just let the haters go. On a different level, like dashing through your hoe. I got this in the back, ay. I got the one that's dashing through your hoe. Adam Ayo Midi. Hey, this mug is too close. There we go. Adam Ayo Midi. BMZ Princess. Damn, Viper Z Sniper. It's Stevie J. I'm gonna do another giveaway. I'm gonna do a couple more giveaways. Sunderwood. Josh Olamide. See, Josh, oh my gosh, sounded way better than Josh Olamide. Michelle baby. They're cruising down the street. Victor, lots of money. Damn. How many?
Sensational. That's the word you're looking for.
It's sensational.
Alright, I think that's everybody. Let's spin it a couple times. Let me get my list. Let me get my list ready real quick. I'm gonna do three. I'm gonna do three extras. Hold on. I gotta get this more organized real quick. Hold on. Give me a sec, fellas, ladies and gents. Let's move this down a little bit.
I got millions, all I did was me. It didn't cost me take the gas, took that on the chin, hoping that I win. I got zillions in my wallet, for real. Oh yeah, you didn't admit then you a broke boy, yeah, for real. Oh well,
there we go. I want to put name and then address to make it easier, so I can just go through. So let me. Oh shit, what I do? No. There we go. So I want to move each one of these down one. Expect no profits, no that. Hope the claim slows down, just let the haters go. It's sensational. Can see the future is so bright and inspirational. My bad, y'all. Hold on. I need to get more organized. Shit. On a different level like Jack, ayy. I got this in the back, ayy. I got the one that's a fact. You a genius, tip your hat, ayy. Wise man said you the man, ain't no cap in your rap, young man. The external industry stick to the plan. You can do miss, it don't matter the brand. Could've win windows some Mac and no. Face on my hands trying to tax me though. I could be stressed and relaxed and no. Alright. So this is how I want to do it. Watch you a stream of my learn you a lesson. I put the team on my back and progress. Blockchain no lie, you ain't gotta confess. Steven. It's so bright and inspirational. Yeah, I got 50 wallets preparational. Expect no profits, no that. Hope the claim. Oh, them already got sent. Okay. Just let the haters go. Just let the haters go. What's this? Oh. Steven.
Sensational.
Oh shit, what did I do?
Damn, I did the wrong thing.
Can see the future is so bright and inspirational. Yeah, I got 50 watts preparational. Expect no profits, no that.
Okay, hold on.
Just let the haters go. It's sensational. Can see the future is so bright and inspirational.
Organized every other day. Yeah, I got to. My bad. I should have did this off the stream, but since I'm here, I might as well do it so y'all can see that I'm actually on it. I try to keep on it. I gotta move this one back up. No. I gotta move this one down one. Yeah. Move this one down one. So I can put the name above it. Alright, cool. Yep, that's it. Move this one down one. Boom. So I can put the name right here.
slows down, just let the haters go. It's sensational. Can see the future is so bright and inspirational. Yeah, I got it.
All right, I'm fucking. All right, okay, I got it. And then this one gotta go up one.
On a different level like Jack, I got this in the back, I got the one that's a fact.
So I want to do name, address, amount. So name, address, amount.
You can do missing, no matter the brand. Could've win windows and Mac and no. Face on my head trying to tax me though. I can be stressed and relaxing, no. 8 year how to what massive go. Give me a blessing, watch you a stream on my learn you a lesson. I put the team on my back and progress. Blockchain no lie, you ain't gotta confess. Sensational, can see the future, it's so bright and inspirational. Yeah, I got 50 wallets, preparational. Expect no profits.
If I move this down when I'm good.
The claim it slows down, just let the haters go. Just let the haters go.
So I got name. Move this down one. I'm good. Okay. All right. I go and fix it. Later. Who just won? Okay, we haven't done a spin yet. And then so we right here. So the name will go right here. And then the address right here and the amount right here. Okay, cool. All right, let's go ahead and spin it. Spin the wheel. Let's go ahead and spin it. Let's spin it a couple times.
Yeah, I got 50 wallets, preparational. Expect no profits, no that. Hope the claim it slows down, just let the haters go.
Dashing through your home in a one-horse open sleigh, or the crypto goes rugging all the way. Hey, dashing through your hoe. I need you to send your Ethereum address to me so I can put it on the list real quick. You can put it in the chat and then you can retract the message if you want to get rid of it.
And if they don't know, then I show them. They go broke, at least that I told them. Yeah, it's sensational. Can see the future, it's so bright and inspirational.
Dashing through your hoe.
Expect no profits, no that. Hope the claim it slows down, just let the haters.
Oh no.
It's sensational. Can see the future.
Goes right there.
Bright and inspirational. Yeah, I got 50 wallets, preparational. Expect no profits, no that. Hope the claim it slows down, just let the haters go.
Dashing through your hoe.
I got this in the back.
Give me one sec. All right, I got you. Let's see how much you win.
Wise man said you the man. Ain't no cap in your rap, young man. The external industry stick to the
4. Congratulations.
no matter the brand. Could've win windows and Mac and
So we do payouts every Saturday like it's payday. Man, let's go ahead and spin it again. I'm gonna add somebody onto the list. I'm gonna add it down here. We're just gonna do another one. We're gonna do another like 3. Let's do another 3. Fuck it.
Yeah, I got 50 wallets, preparational. Expect no profits, no that. Hope the claim it slows down, just let the haters go.
Fuck it.
Let the haters go.
10, boy. You gonna do the other 7? Victor, lots of money. Josh Olamide. Man, my boy Josh be winning. Let's see how much you win.
Sensational.
I'm trying to make sure everybody get it. Everybody get in, man. I'm trying to make sure everybody get in. We only gonna do 3 more though. 3.
Yeah, I got 50 watts preparational. Expect no profits, no that. Hope the claim it slows down, just let the haters go. It's sensational. Can see the future, it's so bright and inspirational. Yeah, I got 50 watts preparational. Expect no.
See, this is how I want to do it. Josh Olamide. Then I put the address, and then I put the number right below that. So that's how I want to do it. That's how I'm gonna organize it, and I'm gonna keep it like that. Let's spin it again. You not want shit in. That's I know, man. It seems like the same people keep winning, so that's why I'm trying to do a little bit more. I'm trying to do a couple more. There you go. All right, dashing through your hoe. I got the address. You can take it out. Yep, I got it. You good. And by the way, dashing through your hoe, BMZ Princess won. By the way, dashing through your hoe, I do payouts every Saturday like it's payday. You feel me? Like it's payday. So just be expecting that to be coming through sometime on Saturday, this Saturday. So that's what happens on the channel. That's why I put it on cause I was wasting hella gas fees sending it every day. So I stopped doing that. Thank God for my wonderful community for giving me suggestions. Like, bro, we don't need it every day. Just send it to me in bulk. So they was cool with that. So yeah, thank them guys. I'm gonna put a space in between them. Who just BMZ Princess? Giving away a little bit extra today, you feel me? Let's see how much you won. Dang, y'all winning big too today. I think I got it.
Sensational. That's the word you're looking for.
It's sensational. Can see the future. It's so bright and inspirational.
Damn, BMZ, you ain't won nothing in a minute, my boy. You ain't won nothing in a minute. Sounds good. Mate, where you from? You from Australia? What blockchain do you primarily use dashing through your hoe? If you don't use Ethereum, which one do you primarily use? And are you interested in, does this Chia sound good? I don't know if it sounded good to you. I want to know from an aspect of somebody who's not an Ethereum. Seems like in the UK. I know they use Mate in the UK and sometimes even in Australia sometimes. So it could be either one of those. Oh shit, moving slow. How much did he win, y'all? 4. Alright, let's do one more. Trying to get somebody. I'm trying to get somebody something. Chia definitely. It looks interesting, but it looks. Stevie J. I think Stevie J won something. Yep. Damn. Let's see how much he won. You out of here? Don't get mad. Get glad, sir. 3. I can't do nothing about it. It's random. He not even awake. All right. The list a little bit longer on this day. We're gonna see. I'm gonna update this and I'm gonna organize it a little better for y'all. So yeah, man. Just be looking out for your payday on the 21st. Let's get into these videos real quick, man. Don't go nowhere, Vic. Where you going? Get the ass back here, okay? Boy. Let's look at Zen. So dashing through your hole, man, this is something that you probably need to take a look at. Zen Crypto. It's something that I would highly suggest. I see that you're kind of new to crypto. This is, if I'm not gonna tell anybody about anything, I'm gonna at least tell them about Zen. This would be the first thing that I would tell like a new person in crypto. Not financial advice. None of this that I've talked about before after this will be financial advice. So just know that. And also, but the thing about it is that this is free. All you do is pay Ethereum gas fees, of which they are high, but you get the coins for free. All you do is pay the gas fees. So this is based off of proof of Gwei, which is Gwei is the gas term. And this is something that you can really benefit from potentially in the future. You can go take a look at my Zen playlist on my channel and kind of go through those videos to get a grasp and overview of what this is all about. It's really dope. I'm not gonna go into full detail about that because I've done it in the past. But yeah, man, hop in the chat and the link in the description of my Telegram. That's where all of these people that you see here be. We be in there from time to time getting lit. But let's take a look at these videos.
If you're a homeowner,
How about
come take
more?
a look at this.
Oh yeah,
If
more
you
token
have a
too. More
utility
token.
meter like
More
this on
tokens
the
are
side of
given.
your-
Oh, also dashing through your hole. I give away more token every day on this channel. Right on, Vic too for let me know to put that back in there too. So I give away more token on this channel every single day. It is the community token that is what I give away on this channel. I'm highly bullish on it because based off of the fact that the community that it's built around a YouTuber called Trevon. He's kind of notorious for a scam that he didn't necessarily promote it, but he when he was new to crypto, he got kind of famous from this scam. He didn't know it was a scam at the time. And he's kind of redeemed himself multiple times talking about Hex. He was kind of the first person to talk about Hex. And kind of has redeemed himself
If
in the
you're a homeowner,
cryptocurrency
come take a
space.
look at this. If you have a
But yeah,
utility
man,
meter like this on the side
you
of
can go
your
do your
house,
research on
we
him.
are
I'll
looking
just do a quick search on him so you can see who he is. But he pretty much created the more token, of which it has high. The utility behind it is physical NFTs. So there are NFTs of which you get physical products. What is already released are rugs. So he released actual rugs, which are really dope. And also there are basketballs coming out soon. So they're sold as physical. They're sold as NFTs on the blockchain. And then they get shipped to you because in the unlockable content there's an option to fill out the information to get it shipped. So this is Trevon, 29.6K subscribers, pretty famous within crypto, and he is the person that talked about Zen. And that's how I discovered Zen,
creating
kinda.
a data structure that will simply produce Zen for you. You're entering a minting phase of Zen that includes two parts. One is the C-rank claim, and you need to complete it by minting in the future. So that's why we don't call it claim, we call it mint. So if you click on mint, you will see that it will say claim first. So you claim a position within the queue.
Oh, I don't have a wallet connected, so yeah, you claim the position within the queue. But I mean, I guess can you understand where I'm saying there's confusion on both sides?
Yeah, it's a little confusing. Maybe we should rename mint to something else. But we have to be careful when changing UI so that not to confuse people.
Sure.
But going back to the original question, why does it cost more to
You can't get away from that word.
to
More
get your
tokens.
position in line, to get your C rank? It costs more because we're creating a data structure that will simply produce Zen for you, and the production
Of the
is
Zen.
cheaper because the data structure exists and you don't need to do anything. You don't need to make a new one. So a data structure is basically your wallet, your C rank, and various other things like amplifiers, all created within the blockchain ecosystem. So you have to write a lot of data to blockchain, and that always costs more.
Yeah,
And when
okay.
you're mint Zen, when you complete your mint in the future, let's say 2 weeks from now or 400 days from now, it doesn't matter. You're just reading what the data structure was, and reading is free.
Okay.
There's no gas for that, and you convert what you read into just one action, which is creation of the new ERC20 token.
So it's basically a
Or-
transfer. Okay, I like that. I didn't know that. That's good to know. I like listening to Jack. I used to like listening to Richard Hart too. Richard Hart is very, very, very knowledgeable. I used to listen to I used to sit up and just listen to them 3-hour streams.
If you're a homeowner, come take a look at this. If you have a utility
Oh,
meter
shit.
like this on the side of your house, we are looking for 200.
Let's take a look at the other video. Vic, you still in here or did you leave me, my guy? I like having you around, Victor. Lots of money. I like being around my brothers with lots and lots of money. This NFT is amplifier giving you
If
more
you're a
next token.
homeowner,
Okay, I
come
do
take a
want
look
to
at
take a
this.
look. I think that said
If
50
you have a
minutes though.
utility
Or did it say
meter like
58?
this on the side of your
I need to be on Brave browser when I'm watching this stuff, so I can block all these ads. And you earn money on
house,
Brave browser.
we are
You
looking
earn
for 200.
Brave token. Let me delete some of these. Victor, lots of money. Damn, why we down? It's taking a hot little minute. Let me try to delete some of these tabs.
So the reflection comes
There we
from the
go.
fact that if people trading and moving this token around, a little portion of it is now given to the stakers.
He left. He tired of it. I know it's like 5 a.m. in Nigeria, so it's all good.
That if you're holding a lot of Zen, you're gonna get a lot more new token pro rata based on what you hold.
Sure.
Pro
Okay.
rata.
Now, where's the yield come from? So generally, a reflection is an activity of a new token yielding back from that activity to the holder. So if you're holding 1 million of the new token, and I hold, let's say 700,000. Let's say that this token is traded on Uniswap. Every trade can tax 0.2% from the transaction and pay back to the holders.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So anytime
I love that.
the new token trades hands, even if you're not trading
We're
it
gonna
on
take a look at the
Uniswap,
next
you're just
token.
moving it from one wallet to the next. 0.2% goes back to the stakers of the.
Oh, this is 58 minutes. Oh my goodness. We're not gonna watch this whole thing, but I want to look at a little bit of this and then go back into the next token white paper, and take a look at that real quick just to see what that's, because I went over it the other day, but I like to reiterate and re-look at after, because I watched another video. I watched the video with a bit, and he's a Hexican, and I watched his interview that he did, and that was really a really great interview too.
The token.
They usually do
So
clips
if you
on
and
here.
I
It's
are
58
staking,
minutes.
you have 1 million, I have 700,000.
Must be important information.
You're getting 1% and I'm getting 0.7% of the activity. Now, if the activity day to day is a lot, then we get more yield. If nothing is happening, we're not getting any yield. So the reflection comes from the fact that if people trading and moving this token around, a little portion of it is now given to the stakers of that token. So that's a reflection in the nutshell. That's not all that's going to happen, but that's how we explain the reflection.
Gotcha. That was pretty clear. Thank you. Now, the next question is when is the staking NFTs and that coming, or is that already here?
Staking NFTs are not here yet. However, let's give the NFTs utility. If you have the new token and you're staking your NFTs alongside with the token, you get an amplification and a multiplier on your yield.
Okay.
So if you're holding Centurion, which is expensive, or you're holding an Apex or limited NFT and you're staking it together with the new token, you get more of a yield.
Okay.
Because we want to reward people who are mavericks in the ecosystem.
How do you
People who
stake a
hold the most
NFT
assets
though?
of Zen, which
So you already
includes
waiting on the term, and then you stake it out for even more. So will I be able to claim my ZenFT while I'm staking it? Would I have to claim it? I don't know.
get the most yield. So if we both have 1 million tokens, you have 1 million, I have 1 million, but you have a Centurion that you're staking, then you get twice as much yield. I mean, figuratively speaking.
What is all of this then? Oh, that's going on, and for the next 58 minutes, they messed up on that one. Oh yeah, they messed up on that one. All right, that's all. That was all for that video. They need to redo that. All right. Yeah, let's go to the next token real quick. Let's go to the next token white paper. I want to take a look at that.
Said you the man, ain't no cap in your rap, young man. The external industry stick to the plan. You can do miss, it don't matter the brand. Could've won when knows I'm macking though. Face on my head tryna tax me though. I can be stressed and relaxing though. 8 year how to a massive go. Give me a blessing, ayy. Watch you a stream of my learn you a lesson.
And this song is about Xen also dashing through your hoe.
It's sensational. Can see the future, it's so bright and inspirational. Yeah, I got 50 wallets preparational. Expect no profits, know that. Hope the claim it slows down. Just let the haters go. Just let the haters go. Just let the haters go. Just let the haters go.
Yeah, that's my shit.
Sensational.
Let's take a look at the Zen price too.
That's the word you're looking for.
It's sensational. Can see
All
the
right.
future, it's so bright and inspirational.
All right, so one thing that I've been trying to do is break Zen down, because I really don't want my people that I care and live about to miss out on Zen, because I think that is really gonna change people's lives. Like, I really think that this is gonna be the first like crypto that changes my life, because this happened in the bear market. This is where this is where you're supposed to be accumulating, getting in, and getting the focus. So this is how I'm breaking it down for people in the real life. So this might take a little minute. And let me know if this is a good breakdown of Zen. If for those of you who know about Zen, and then if you're kind of new to crypto, kind of try to like understand what I'm saying, because I'm breaking it down in like real world terms. So Zen is so say, I'm just going to break it down in terms of the U.S. government. So say if the U.S. government, or whatever government that you're at, so for dashing through your hoe, if the government that in the country where you're at says, hey, everybody, we're going to give away a stimulus check of $10,000 to every single person. But the only thing about it is you have to drive, so you have to spend gas in terms of crypto, but in terms of real world, you have to spend the gas to drive to the government building. So in the U.S., it will be Washington, D.C. So let's just say, for me, Washington, D.C. is about a 16-hour drive. So I have to spend the gas in order to go there. And then when you get there, you have to sit and wait in line. But you can skip to the front if you spend an extra amount to get skipped to the front. So when you get to it, they'll give you a pink slip. You'll let them know how long you want to wait and to get your $10,000. Let's just say $100,000, something that's really worth it. Let's just say $100,000. They give you a pink slip to let you know, okay, how long do you want to wait from 1 day to 400 days. Let's just say 400 days. Right now, I think the max term for Zen is about 473 days, but let's just say 400 days. So let's say I come in and I'm the third person in line. I say that I'm going to wait 400 days. And how Zen works is for every person after you, you get, let's just say I get $1 for every person that gets a pink slip after me. So boom, I'm the third person in line, and let's just say 100,000 people come in after me, come in and get a pink slip after me, within that 400 days. So with that, and how Zen works, as long as I hold on to that pink slip and I come back 400 days with that pink slip, I'm able to cash that out. And whatever the amount of people coming after me, I'll get my 100,000. And also I'll get $1 for every 100,000 people that came in after me. Whereas, so basically, or you can say, I want my $100,000 tomorrow. And the next day, let's just say 200 people came in. So you're sacrificing your time on waiting for the ability to get more of the token. So within Zen, it's kind of the same thing. You set your term for every person that comes in after you get a certain amount of Zen, a certain more amount of Zen for delaying your gratification. And with that pink slip, the pink slip is basically your Zen FT. So a Zen FT is a batch of Zen mints. A Zen FT is a batch of Zen mints, but in real world terms, my pink slip is my 100,000. So that's what it's worth. But let's say in the middle, 200 days, let's just say I decide that I want to cash out, but you have to wait that 400 days since I set that as my term. But let's say in the middle, I want to sell my pink slip, but I can sell it to the next person. I can sell it to the cruise. let's say the crew's got 50,000 and he wants to buy my pink slip. I'm able to sell that within Zen if I batch mint into a Zen FT and sell my pink slip to the next person. So I can sell my pink slip for basically lower the amount of what it would be worth later on after my 400 days. And that is where Zen comes into play. Like, that's how really Zen is. So you basically set your term, then you're able to, if you do a batch mint, then you're able to sell it in the middle. Or if you wait for the entire term, you get what the amount that you're going to get, plus depending upon how many people come in, you get a little extra bonus. So that is in a nutshell. And there's a lot of other things like Next that's coming out. So we're going to take a look at Next. Next is a burn function that actually burns the coins, which makes them more valuable. Because Zen is highly inflationary currently, but Jack Levin, the guy that we just watched, is coming up with ideas in order to, but your pink slip sus as fuck. Buy your pink slip sus as fuck. Yeah, Next token, which will burn the coins. Phoenix will burn the token. So it's because it's highly inflationary, people are coming out with different things in order to burn the token. And that's pretty much in a nutshell kind of what Zen is. You can go take a look at the white paper, faircrypto.org. You can go take a look at everything in my playlist of Zen. So with that being said, let's take a look at the price. Take into account it is highly inflationary, so the price it is going down into the right, but take into account also that it is free. So even though it actually had a little bump up. Congratulations to anybody who is selling the top. Why is Zen pumping right now? I don't understand why it's pumping, because it's free, so you're able to mint it for free and sell it. So I've been in profit. This entire time. I've been in profit as it's on its way down. And I found the ultimate bottom, so this right here will make it not free. On the Zen Turbo website, it does say something else, but I don't find it being correct. I think they did this wrong. This is what it actually says. The cost per Zen mint. This is when what it's actually showing it being no longer profitable to mint and sell. But that doesn't matter to me anymore, because I'm actually I'm not buying it right now, but I'm waiting on it. If it goes down here, I'll buy it. If it doesn't, then I'm good. I'm still good. It's not even that far down, actually. Let's see how far down that is from where it is currently. I might start actually buying it. Damn, never mind. So you can actually, I'll wait. I can get a 66% discount. Yeah, I'm gonna wait and see if it goes down. It probably will never get down to the bottom. But yeah. Let's take a look at the next token. Zen Chain Testnut is up on AWS. What the hell? Day one, running benchmarks. This is the easy part. The slightly harder part is deploying. Why is I think that Jack is really showing, like, he's really trolling Richard Hart right now. He's showing as he's doing it. Like, wow, I gotta see these comments, bro. This is crazy. So Jack launches a chain in 2 days. Richard Hart launches and promise in 2 years. One is transparent. One is a bad parent. Interesting. Can Zen mentors secure the Zen layer 1? The more Zen mentors, the more. Oh, happy Chinese New Year to all my folks over there. Yeah, happy Chinese New Year. Wow. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You guys, he probably is the only one really. I mean, he probably got other people, but that's crazy. He literally just tweeted that. I'm having ChatGPT assisting code writing. Humans and machines unite. Oh, Richard Hart is winning. If you continue to vote for him, his ego will blow up again and he won't launch post chain. Be smart. Okay. He used ChatGPT to help him with this. This is crazy. He just tweeted about this. Like, bro, he just tweeted about the code 3 hours ago, and now he got it up already on AWS. That's crazy. One wallet address, literally, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, that's bullish. Not even gonna lie. All right, I want to look at the next token. I mean, yeah, the next. Where is it at? Here you go. I can just go to faircrypto.org. Yeah, let me just bring it up from right here. All right.
Claim it slows down, just let the haters go. It's sensational. Can see the future, it's so bright and inspirational. Yeah, I got 50 wallets preparation.
So with this, y'all. So with this, take a look at the Nexonomics. So this is Next token. So this is the Next token distribution and reflection schematic. So this is the reflection token based on Xen. And so it burns in. So as you can see here, allocated burns in. So it's a pooled aspect to it. So there's a big pool. There's different rounds. Every day there's a new round. Round 1. So after 1,825 days, all of the Next token will be gone because there's 100 million Next total supply. So it's a capped supply for this, but it's a pooled aspect to it. So day 1, you burn whatever amount. Whoever burns whatever amount of Xen, total 3 billion, is just split evenly among those who put into the pool. I may wait a little bit. I may have to wait a little bit because I don't know. But it basically goes down 10% for every day up until it gets to 100, and then it's gone. So, 100,000, then 90,000, then 80. So then it'll take 9,000. So 81,000 would be round 3. So total participation per 24-hour round. So every day, burn 70%, 30% goes to the yield pool of those holding the Next token. This is the part I don't understand right here, and I still didn't get it from that video with Jack. But I think that it's a really there's 3 different aspects of the reflection aspect of it, of which you earn from the participation. So the earlier you get in, the more of the yield that you'll make on holding your Next token, because it comes from the new people coming in. It's earned from the unstaking penalty. So people who are staking, who unstake early, this should say this next claim. I don't think that this is right. That's why I said Jack was sleepy when he made this. Yield pool, Next stakers, yield. So the yield is coming from the total participation for every 24 hours, unstaking penalties, and Next transaction fees. So when people are trading Next, the ETH fees go, and it seems as though the ETH is being that's what it's in, Next conversion. So the Next transaction fees, the ETH is being converted into Next token, and that's what you're getting as yield. Versus when Xen comes through this and 30% goes to the yield, Xen is transferred into Next, which pays Next stakers also. Okay. So then the Next token goes again, okay, to the stake. And then there's a bonus mint distribution to those owning Apex. So if you got one of those top NFTs that burns, then you will be able to obtain a little bit more. So 0.0, I think 0.06, 0.03, 0.015, it was just about each person that owns a Zunicorn will get that amount. So that's bullish for it's one person with 3 Zunicorns. So they're getting 0.18% of the Next token off the back. That's crazy. That's crazy. So that's in a nutshell what that's all about. I'm able to break it down pretty simply in simple terms now. Yeah, man. Xen is pretty bullish, bro. If you don't know about it, you should. Make sure you go interact with this new Chia post. I actually somebody on Reddit I seen said something. The only thing Chia about it is the thumbnail and the title. Wow. They got my dumb ass. He said that's bait. Edit. The only thing Chia about it is the thumbnail and the title. No, it's not, bro. I went over Chia, bro. They took me out of it. That's crazy. They deleted it. Oh no, I'm still right there. Fuck what you heard. Sorry, this content is no longer available. Boo. They trying to hold a young brother back, man. They just want to hold a young brother back. I'm just trying to put people on with some dope crypto. That's it. A little bit of everything. I talk about everything. We don't talk about just one thing on here. But shout out to y'all, man. Let's take a look at Bitcoin real quick. Let's take a look at all of these real quick. Which I think it was a bull flag, man. I think we headed back down. So as y'all can see, I kind of got it to where it's gonna fall. The RSI is holding up here. Overbought. It's overbought right now. I think it's gonna fall, but I don't think that it's gonna go below this resistance on the RSI. I think that it's gonna stay above that. I think that and as y'all know, if y'all been watching, we gotta hit the RSI 5. We gotta hit the RSI overboughts 5 times before we see any real price action. Before we see that 100K. Before we see 100K BTC. Yeah, we headed back down. Before we see 100K BTC, we gotta hit the RSI 5 times, as we can see back here. So I drew these. So it actually hit it 6 times, but it hit it like 2 times within like a couple of days, I think. April. Yeah, it was within a month. Hit it 3 times within 2 months, or once every month. So that's what I want to keep a look at. So basically, there was 5 times before this big ramp up, and that was a 16x in Bitcoin from this bottom. So we seen a 16x. So we won't nearly see as much as that in Bitcoin now. But I predicted basically something that's doable will be a 3x. A 3x in Bitcoin is doable because that's at about 116K. So I just rounded it off to about 100K, and I said right here 100 BTC by July 1st, 2024. 5th RSI overbought. Overbought. It's oversold when it's down here. Peace from the Middle East, but she from the West Side. Yes, Sirski. Yeah. All right, BMZ. Right on, bro, for coming through. Have a good night. I'm just going over the. I just like to look at this at the EMA. So this is Ethereum. Let's take a look. Everything's headed back down, but what I think that Ethereum, I don't have a real for the ramp up, because as we know, Ethereum is deflationary. Ethereum is deflationary. Zen started it. FTX made it it doubled it up, and then the holidays brought it back up. Non-deflationary, and then people are getting back to into crypto again. So this is Ethereum became deflationary because of Zen, and we can take a look at that. This is official. Zen officially made. So if we take a look at the time frame, let's do 30 days. So the last 30 days, we got to take a look at every single. So the top 2 is OpenSea and Uniswap. We got CoinTorrent right here, 1400. We got CoinTools Zen Batch Mentor right here. So 1400 and 1800. What's that? So let's just say that's 1900 and 1400 because the 8's right here. Okay. 3400. And then right here, 3400 plus 500 is 3900. Zen Crypto, Zen Proxy, 4200. And I think that's it. Go ahead. So if we take a look at that, what we say 4,200. So that means that Zen is in the top 3 burn on the leaderboard. So it burns Ethereum, which in retrospect causes this deflationary curve to happen. It helps in that it's in the top 3 by a long shot. 4,200 is way far away from what the next one would be, which is ETH transfers, which is 1,000 off. And it's very close to the NFTs and Uniswap. It's right below Uniswap, which is crazy to think about. Zen as a whole ecosystem, only 100 days old. This is Zen Turbo. I think it's 102 days old, maybe. 103. Gas has been high, bro. I ain't been doing no mints, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think nobody's really been doing mints. Where is it at? Where was we just at, y'all? Oh. So looking at Ethereum, I think that it's gonna follow this trend line. It's gonna it bounced up past all the resistance. It just smacked it. So there is a support line. Where's this local support line? Right here. There's some support right there. So I think that it may just fall back down on this line. It may bounce through here, or maybe not. It may just, this is where these trend lines meet. So I think that we're either gonna see some price action where it's gonna trickle here, price action there, or it may just trickle here and keep falling down. It may fall all the way down. So it's just many different scenarios. What I think is really gonna happen, I think that we just gonna hit here. It may go up a little bit, and then it's gonna get this. Then becomes a resistance line, and then it's just gonna trickle back down to maybe not even all the way down to that 1,031, but in this just be trickling in this 1,200, 1,100 range. That is what I believe. There's nothing really to push it up other than its deflationary aspect. So with it being deflationary, that means that 99.9% of ETH on the market is now being depleted. So that's extra big. That's just like a Bitcoin halving on steroids. So if you think that the Bitcoin halving causes a big uproar, ETH being deflationary is by far way more important, way more bullish. And Zen is proof of Gwei. Zen follows the trend of Gwei. So it helps it become deflationary. It follows it's like genius, bro. This shit's genius. I can't even stress to you guys how important it is to be in on this. It's sensational. Can see the future is so bright and inspirational. Hex. I seen it dump. I seen somebody posted it dump like crazy. But it got caught. They caught it. Yeah, it didn't fall too much below that right there. That support line right there. They caught that 2 cent hex. They not letting that happen. It's staying right there. It's staying right there. Solana, let's take a look at Solana. It went up. It's still going up. Oh, okay. It didn't even get past this 200 moving average right here. So I don't think it's going up to that 27. I think we actually gonna fall on Solana also. Yeah, Matic, y'all know I'm bullish on Matic. Oh, I didn't do my daily mint. I need to see about that robot Zen. Dang, I did a lot on Matic. I got this in the bag, I got the win, that's a fact. You a genius, tip your hat, wise man said you the man, ain't no cap. Yeah, we got a lot of resistance on it, so it might just keep bouncing up on its way up. It said 94 cents, that's bullish though. You making sure to keep your funds in USDT, you don't trust them, they going down for sure. They're going down. Solana, ETH, BTC, you don't trust none of them. Damn. Oh shit, I forgot to do a couple things, man. I gotta go. All right, y'all, I gotta go. Cause I've been forgetting to do a lot of things. I'm gonna go and do them. Love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for staying attentive and being here, man. Y'all here early, man. Y'all here at the beginning, man. Love y'all. Peace in the Middle East. But you know I'm from the West Side, baby. All right, man. See y'all later. Love y'all.
Sensational.